technological efficiency, the knowledge dissemination efficiency, and the usage efficiency. And today we can design a system to address to all the three of them, and then monitor them and real-time intervention to get the optimum efficiency. We are doing a project in India where 370 installations from all over the country would be monitored from our central office in Delhi. And this will be a real-time monitoring based on which carbon credit will be generated real-time basis. Performance contract is one of the finest methodology which encompasses the discovery of the maximum energy savings, and the ESCOs deliver those savings under a performance contract backed by a bank guarantee, which is a financial guarantee. We do performance contract in India and also globally. This is the process. We do the audit, then we do the investment grade analysis for all the projects, then we have an agreement with the clients for implementation of the projects. We implement those projects and do the verification after post-implementation. We have done across the globe. In 16 countries we have worked. I'll just give you an example of a project. This was the last completed. She asked, what are the, why is that it has not succeeded as much as it is? There are still a lot of hurdles. I call it the biggest hurdle is that how do you bridge the information gap and the knowledge gap? When I talk of baseline methodology, I know it very well. But when you go to the client doesn't understand the baseline methodology. So to bridge that gap, the amount of transaction which is required, that increases the cost of the project very high. And then when you totally cost the project after considering all these transactions, project tends to become unremunerative. We are addressing that, and we believe that with these kinds of exchange of ideas, we'll be able to gradually shrink this transaction cost. But it is going to take time. Even in the United States, when it was started in the early 80s, real projects started happening only 2001 onwards. It took almost 20 years there. And meanwhile, there were a lot of litigations. I know it, I have personally gone several times. So it is not very easy, but once it happens, today, for example, in USA, it is $2 to $4 billion of business being done by every year. There has been a super energy service performance contract, which has been initiated under the patronage of US DOE. The states are now obligated to get the projects done under this super performance contract. So I'm sure in India that will happen soon. I'll just share again one more slide that when we talk of this energy efficiency, believe me, if we do not put all our energies together, just like when we do our prayers, we physically, mentally, spiritually, we subjugate ourselves before the Almighty. And I believe that if you want to do energy efficiency, you have to do, it is like a second activity next to your spiritual activity. If you do that way, I'm sure you will succeed. In India, we have almost reached the tipping point, thanks to the leadership of BE, and I expect in the next couple of years, the ESCOs to be progressing leaps and bounds. Thank you very much.